I'm an alcoholic. For 3.5 years, right? So let's get this thing started. I'd just like to welcome everybody here to the nuptials of Andrew and Nicola Downey. I'd also like to thank everybody in attendance for being here and ensuring this wonderful occasion. I'd particularly like to thank both sets of parents for not only raising two fine people whom I consider to be very special to me, but also for two fine, upstanding, genuine human beings. I'd also like to thank the two beautiful bridesmaids, Sharon and Katrina, not only for looking so beautiful, but more importantly for their unending friendship and devotion to the new Mrs. Downey, who, with affection to all, we all love dearly. I have known AD for quite a long time now, well over 20 years. When I first met AD in school, I thought to myself, who is this curly-haired jumping jack? Couldn't sit down, up, down, left, right, centre. You just couldn't place the man, right? After 25 years, turns out I was 100% right. He's nothing but a nutbag. No more emphasis now on the curly hair. I'll have you know. What most people call mad or nuts, I would call passionate, devotion, understanding, energetic, and a lust for life. Woo! Haven't known it.
Yes!
There's so many stories that I could tell, many of which people would not understand or appreciate. So
or be appropriate.
For example, what most people would call the 90s, in a fondness or idea, I would call it the time of heroin, prostitutes, and AIDS tests. There was no trouble getting them off the heroin. The AIDS test all went clear, but I'm still struggling, Nicola, I'm sorry, to keep them off the prostitutes.
You could say that, or you might not.
It's not very often that you can meet somebody and you know there's an instant connection there, right? But I felt that straight away when they came. It was like two kindred spirits coming together for the first time, an instant rapport, if you will. AD, I remember, took me out my 18th birthday. When we met outside the restaurant, it was like walking in front of a mirror. The two of us were dressed, black EXPS jeans, black polo necks, green bomber jackets, shaved heads.
Paratrooper boots as well.
Paratrooper boots as well. In the restaurant, people sat around flabbergasted, studying at us. And on several occasions, we heard them saying, "Who's the two raving homosexuals?" Our reply clearly was, "Ravers, yes, homos."
Incorrect.
But it's strange how time progresses, because it was only 6-7 months ago we were at the engagement party, and me and AD went outside for a cigarette. Two young fellas were like, "These two love us." Disgraceful. AD has a certain magnetism that not many people in the world possess. You can place him in a room on his own with people he's never met, and by the end of the night he'll be friends with absolutely everybody, and everybody will want to see him again. When he first told me about Nicola, he seemed totally genuine in her description. You could tell that he was definitely in pursuit of her. And it wasn't long after we started going out with each other. Together, they faced some highs and lows, mostly highs. We won't go in that right now. But they both seemed to get each other, which is the most important thing, right? Not many people realise that. When the talk of marriage was first brought up by AD, people were so perplexed. So perplexed. They weren't actually sure if he was serious, genuine, joking, and everybody was saying to me, like, "Is he alright, lad?" But he said something, and he said it in the presence of my mum and sister. And that just sorted everything out for me, right? His exact words were, it was about a certain or social occasion we were going to in Dublin. And AD's reply was, "Will Nicola be okay?" And he said to us straight out, "Of course you will. She's just like one of the boys." It just rolled off his tongue, but anybody that doesn't actually know us, so the boys will realise that's...
I do.
Such a heartfelt, genuine statement that was, Steve, wasn't it? He felt relaxed, justified, and happy and safe in the knowledge that this was the woman for him. He himself didn't realise the gravity of a statement like that, but it was pointed out to him, and again, it just showed how at peace he was with Nicola. Then as time got closer to him asking the big question, people started asking me if he was panicking, might be in the right frame of mind, does he know what he's doing, does he need a push, does he need a push? And I was like, listen, calm down, he doesn't need a push, it's more like a little prod. And alas, here we are, gathered here today to celebrate the love between Lady and Nicola. You can't get out of it now, Nicola. The next big step in your relationship is your conversion to Catholicism. You won't win that until the honeymoon's over. The only way you can stop me from mentioning it is to knock out a few Catholics. So in summary, instead of boring you all, here we are with two people who love and cherish each other. They say marriage is about finding somebody to live with, but I would prefer to think of marriage as finding somebody that you can't live without. And I would like to believe that one, in the presence of two people who feel that way, right? It's technically more strong.
Come on, Mickey. Come on, Mickey.
That's from a little proddy, little
I love you both with all my heart, and everybody else present here.
Come on, Mickey. Go on, you can do it. You can do it.
Just like to wish you all the best in all your future endeavours, and you know we'll always be with you. Start drinking.